Kader Montero on the hill Wednesday against the Brewers through 5 innings and tied a career high with 8 punch-outs.
A lot of swings and miss. You know, Kader was hurt by the long ball last year, gave up 19 home runs, making quality pitches. He throws a lot of strikes, but let's just make sure that a lot of those are quality strikes and limit the damage.
As Fernando gets into the right-handed batter's box to lead things off.
First pitch of this one is lined to right center field, a base hit for Fernando. First pitch swinging per usual, has got himself a base hit, tying his longest on base streak of his career, getting on here in the first inning. Lead runner on for Gavin Sheets, batting in the 2 spot.
2-2, fly ball center field. First chance for Javi Baez, a starting center fielder. He hops into the catch, showing the elation that A.J. Hinch was talking about that Javi has out there. Look at the smile.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the count. See if Fernando takes off.
Fernando goes again. The pitch, a ball. The throw is going to be ball 4. So it doesn't matter where the throw is going to be. Down to first base goes Manny Machado. First and second, 1 away. And Xander Bogaerts batting for the first time. 1-1 to center field. Baez coming in, and it'll fall in front of him for a base hit. Gets it back in quickly, and Xander Bogaerts, who loves hitting here, has got himself a base hit. Padres have him loaded with 1 away. Tirso Ornelas 0 for 1 so far in the big leagues, but getting his first major league start tonight. And a golden opportunity here for the Padres in the first inning. And a ground ball towards shortstop. Sweeney will go to second for 1, on to first. It is not in time, and a run will score. Fernando in the back door from third gives the Padres a 1-0 lead. So Ornelas will pick up an RBI in the fielder's choice. Mom's a fan of that.
Oh, yeah.
Padres with a 1-0 lead, bottom of the first inning.
With Randy Vasquez on the mound tonight for San Diego.
And the numbers are looking good for the right-hander. 5th start. There's going to be some balls in play. Hey, the strikeouts, yeah, they'll come.
Usually gets some ground balls, not there. Gleyber Torres pushes a ball out to right center for a leadoff single.
Zach McKinstry, a left-handed batter, coming up.
3-2, swinging a line drive down the right field line, hooking, fair ball into the corner. Torres around second, heading to the third. Joey Cora waving him to third, and now he's waving him around third. Relay from the outfield will be dropped by Iglesias, and over to third goes McKinstry. Triple into the right field corner, and the Tigers tie it up at 1, 2 batters in.
Another good swing by Zach McKinstry. You're right, Dan. He was getting pounded in with cutters, and this one stayed over the middle of the plate and down, drops the barrel on it, hooks into the right field corner.
2 down. McKinstry still at third. Colt Keith coming up here, the DH.
Second base, 1 hop over Iglesias. Tigers take the lead. That was a menacing bounce off the bat of Colt Keith.
Oh, that was a bullet off the bat of Colt Keith. It ate Iglesias up. That was a line drive hit with some wicked topspin. Iglesias took that step back and didn't account for it enough. Into right field. That's an RBI single.
So now second and third, 1 out for Tatis, who can do real damage here. Padres down 2-1 in the top of the second inning here in Detroit.
Chop to third base, and it's Young going to first for the out, and a run will score. Iglesias comes in and ties the score 2-2. RBI picked up for Fernando.
Go ahead run at third with less than 2 outs for Tomas Nido. Had a 3-hit game his last time out. Little pop fly into center, and that drops for a base hit. How about that? Sinker got in on him, but he blooped it in. Tigers take a 3-2 lead here in the second.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there from Tomas Nido. Gets blown up a little bit. Sinker starts in her third, runs off the plate. Tomas Nido just massages that over the head of Jose Iglesias for an RBI single.
I got Tigers at first and second for Riley Green.
Want to take advantage of this opportunity for Riley Green to hit the ball hard somewhere.
Up the middle. Look out, umpire. Marvin Hudson nearly got the brunt of it. Riley Green makes it 4-2.
Good swing by Riley Green right there. It was a cutter down and in. Again, don't try to do too much with it. Just beat that cutter to the spot. Good clean single up the middle. McKinstry over to third. Nito scores. It's another tack-on run.
That is ball 4, and back-to-back walks have started this third inning. 3 in all now for Vasquez. So Schilt to the mound after the back-to-back walks by Vasquez here in the third inning. And he is going to make the change. That's going to do it for Vasquez. Been a while since we've seen Gillespie who checks in. April the 6th, the last time he pitched.
That was against the Cubs, and this might be your long guy here. 4 innings pitched, 3 hits in that outing.
Javier Baez batting here with runners at first and second, nobody out. Baez to right, sinking fast over. Fernando slides to make the catch. Tagging at second is Keith. He'll take third. Another great catch out there and right by Fernando. He's been making one a night. So first and third with one away. Fights it off towards third. Manny Machado is coming home, and he is out at the plate. So Manny able to get that lead runner. He's been doing that a lot this season. And comes up firing. They throw out Keith at the plate for out number 2.
2 down, Nido the batter. And he gets hit. Another plunking.
2 down, bases loaded. Gleyber Torres coming up here for the Tigers.
Up the middle, center field, base hit. 1 runs home. Here comes the second. 6-2 Tigers. 2-strike knock for Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, and he gets that breaking ball finally. This one hangs up over the middle of the plate.
Plates, too. You talk about what makes a guy, that's just a pro right there. Good professional hitting. Didn't try to do too much. Took what he gave him. Ends up with a 2 RBI single.
So 1 out, nobody on for Gavin Sheets, hitting second for the first time this year.
To left this time. Kind of twilight right now, and it carries pretty well at the wall. That ball is gone. Home run out of the reach of Green. The wind may have helped that. It was in the air for a while. And Gavin Sheets rides it right out of the park at Comerica. 3rd home run for Gavin Sheets, and the Padres back within 3 now. It's 6-3.
Sheets homered, then Machado singled, and now Bogarts walks. And that might be the end of the night for Montero. They have the lefty throwing, and A.J. Hinch going to make a pitching change here.
It's Brant Herter, who has gone 13 innings. He threw 32 pitches yesterday. This is a big spot.
So 1st and 3rd now with 2 down. And that'll bring up Oscar Gonzalez. On the ground, base hit into right field. From 3rd comes Manny Machado. And it's now 6-4. Padres back within 2. Ball gets away, and Connor Joe's going to try to get to 3rd. He will, but trying to get to second base and out is going to be Gonzalez.
Joe had made it to 3rd without a play. Gonzalez trailing the action, tried to put himself into scoring position, and is out to end the inning.
Brennan Hanafy is on. Brant Herter went through a grand total of 5 outs for the Tigers.
Fernando leading it off here in the 7th. Padres trailing by 2.
Launch to right field. McKinstry is back. He is there. And there's one away. A big first out.
Left center field. Baez moves over, and he's not going to get there. Drops in for a base hit. 2nd hit of the night for Gavin Sheets, and all of a sudden you got the tying run coming to the plate. Manny Machado.
Chopper to shortstop. Sweeney feeds to Torres, and that's all they'll get.
2 down in the inning. Machado at first, and Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball down in the air. Bogart strikes out. Hanafy, terrific 7th.
That puts McKinstry at 3rd, but it doesn't look like they're going to face Torkelson. He's going to be intentionally walked.
So Justin Henry Malloy will come to bat with runners on the corners and 2 outs. 2-2 hit hard on the ground to 3rd base. Manny has got it. The long throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And the last chance to dance is coming up.
Will Vest, 7 2/3, 9 strikeouts, trying to miss some bats here.
2 outs in the 9th. The Tigers leading by 2.
He's been really tough to strike out this year. Not there, Will Vest buries the Padres, and the Tigers have won 7 straight series openers.